Power 107.5, 106.3. You already know you're down with the king, DJ Mr. King.
The girl doing the most, Cece.
Got a special guest in the building. What's poppin'?
That's the word, man. Lil Zay Osama.
You laughing at my name?
I don't know how you said it. Y'all be so energetic.
Oh, yeah. You gotta have that energy, man. You gotta have that energy, man. Lil Zay in the building, man. Represent Chicago.
Hey.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, I know Cece likes that. She's,
what part?
I'm from the south side.
Okay. I stayed on 63rd and Stony.
Oh, yeah, you east. I'm Inglewood.
Okay, okay. So, man, you out here. Seems like it just is. It's not an overnight success, but a lot happening quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot happening quick now. You know, more that I'm focused. Mm-hmm. You know, I got out of jail and got focused, and that's what happened.
Mm-hmm. So what was that? What was that turning point when you sitting inside there and said, you know what, I got to figure this thing out?
I've been rapping since I was like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And it was like I was in the streets at the same time, so I couldn't really focus on my music and what I really wanted to do. You know, because I was back and forth in jail. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I got 2 kids. I got a family that depend on me. So it was like, no, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
No, they ain't eating right. I gotta make the way.
Right.
You know? So every day them thoughts just going through my head. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get out and do this. If I focus, I'm gonna be big.
Right.
And when I focus, I'm here now.
Now you talk about the focus, but when you also talk about the focus doesn't only come with when it comes to the music, but also the people that you surround yourself around, which is kind of like when I'm getting off that Changed Up record. How was that?
I mean that Changed Up record, it was like from a street perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like older homies around the neighborhood that wasn't providing for like the little homies around the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. That's kind of where that came from, and they changed up on it because we was all right here from day one. Right. And when that bag came on their end, it was a whole different them. You feel me?
Yeah. And that's relatable to all aspects. Not even if you just a street dude or whatever.
Had
like
somebody change up on them. That's why I say like it's for everybody. Yeah.
I just posted something today. I said you always big homie, bro, fam up until they don't need you no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. And so just tell a little bit about everybody who may not know who you are, just kind of like your background and how you kind of just went from the Chicago music scene, because, you know, Chicago music scene is crazy, it's deep, it's a lot of talent, but how did you go beyond that as far as becoming more of a national figure?
Like, see, it's a story behind what I'm talking about in my music. You feel like not everybody tells stories in their music. It just be jumping from one thing to another. You feel me? Like I go in full details and give you really what's going on in my life. You feel what I'm saying? From beginning to the end. Well, from the beginning to now.
Right.
So like everybody ain't got that in what they do, but
that's true.
Like Chicago, I used to do drill rap too. You know, a lot of drill rap, but when I got out of jail, it was a whole different wave. You know. People was rapping different, but I always had the singing type rap in me, harmonizing, auto tune. It's just that drill was popping at the time.
Yes,
That's
it
what I was
was.
going with.
Yep.
Now I got out; it's a whole different wave. Like it's time to elevate, you know.
Right.
That's what's up.
So is it something to where because you was rapping since you was 8? Who are some of those guys out there in Chicago that inspire you? Like, you know what I'm saying? That kind of, because like now I feel like it's like a different wave of inspiration. Like,
yeah, for sure. Like when I was young, like I'll say, like it's different. It's different waves now. Like when I was young, it was more 50 and Wayne. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Wayne, auto tune. That's where I get that from. Right. 50, the gangster. You know. So it ain't them no more in my era.
Right,
you know
for sure. And that's not even a disrespect thing.
No, that's not a disrespect thing.
No. And I think a lot of people always think that, man, you can't hold somebody to a standard if that's not really, you know what I'm saying, my thing.
No, that
like,
ain't a disrespect thing. No, not at all. But like now it's like I listen to Young Thug. Okay. I listen to Lil Durk. Yep. You know, so I'm more like the auto tune type. I love auto tune. Okay. I love that harmonizer.
Yeah, so does Durk. Well, Durk uses it all the time, which, I mean, it sounds good. So as far as, you know it's about to get warm. So you know what that means in Chicago. That's when all the rah-rah, that's when all the craziness starts happening. And it seems like you was able to pretty much learn how to separate yourself from all of that and focus on music and let that be your escape. and away from trouble. Yeah. Can you give any of these kids any advice, or just kind of just speak to them as far as like, you know, because the gun violence is still an issue in Chicago. Yeah. So do you have any advice or want to just speak to the kids?
I mean, I feel like it should be more programs and stuff like that for the youth. You know, when you come home from school, you got to go to this program or that program and do that to 6, 7 o'clock, just to keep from being attracted to the streets. You feel me? Like, I ain't had that when I was growing up. Like, it wasn't too many programs. I go right to the block. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just like stay focused. You know, stay consistent or whatever you're doing. No.
Did you have like a mentor or a big homie that kind of was the one to kind of pull you by, you know, the collar and say you need to knock it off?
It was a lot of people and a lot of older people that was around at the time that I'd be like, I look up to him like, dang, how you getting all this money the whole time? He a dope dealer on the block, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, dang, how you get all this money? But we never had a personal relationship, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I looked up to him from a distance, right? Like, you know.
So when you recognize those type of things, and then you look at kind of like what like the whole hip hop community been mourning over this week with like Nipsey and stuff like that, do you look at it as like, all right, I have an opportunity to take music and to make the impact because I see what I was missing? Do you look at, you know what I'm saying, or is it too early in your career to really think like that?
It ain't never too early. Like I say, I came from getting locked up every day, back and forth, in and out of jail, to this now. Yeah. So, like, I got people looking up to me for that. Like, oh, how you do that quick? Or focus. Right. Consistency. You know what I'm saying?
So, what's your plans in 2019? What are you trying to accomplish this year? And don't be shy.
No, I ain't shy. I'm trying to be the biggest artist there is.
That's right.
I want to hit them #1 top charts, you know.
And we listen, man. When I tell you, like, fam, we done seen them come through just like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And
I'm gonna be one of them.
The only thing that you gotta do, man. Like, I like your vibe. I like your energy. I like all that. Yeah, just stay out the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially, like, I ain't from Chicago, I don't know, but I know, like, yes. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, from where I'm from, it's hard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Akron too,
like,
yeah.
You know, you get people and it's like, everybody, I gotta go back to, man, fam, like, if you stay out the way, man, you out of there, dog. Yeah, 21 million views on YouTube, like, you know what I'm saying? This is what? That ain't even 6, 7 months.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. So imagine by the summer. Imagine by, like, you know what I'm saying? That's real talk. Like, that's not no like gas. Like, I'm telling you, fam. Like,
right. I don't want to have to type up no story talking about you got in trouble. I want to be typing up stories like you got nominated for this and this and the third, and you on this tour. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you coming back to Columbus to show us love again. All that good stuff.
You know what I'm saying? It's a Midwest thing, man. So
yes,
definitely, man. So let everybody know about the new single, Changed Up. You know what I'm saying? We will start constantly running that.
Yeah, Lil Zay Osama Changed Up is out right now on all platforms. Y'all need to go get that. Check that out.
Yeah. And how can they follow you on social media and all
follow
that?
Me on Instagram, Lil Zay Osama 63, Twitter, Lil Zay Osama, YouTube, Lil Zay Osama.
All right, that's what it is. Lil Zay Osama in the building, man. You know what it is. Keep the radios up and stay down with the king. Your boy DJ Mr. King.
The girl doing the most, Cece.
Lil Zay Osama.
You know what it is. It's power.
Osama.
You know.